Welcome in. Today, thanks to Pantasy, we are turning back the years and checking out the twin lens reflex camera, set number 85050. This highly detailed and wildly accurate camera comes in at only 793 pieces. This set includes printed pieces, some play features, and one very dashing minifigure. Please take a moment to like this video and consider subscribing to our channel. Any offers or promotions sent our way from Pantasy will be in the description of this video. Okay, enough talk. Everybody gather in close, look at the camera, and say cheese. The set starts with building the frame inside, and then we have some plates that we build all around it. And the first one is the front. We've got our pad printed piece for the reflex camera, and that is in front of some beautiful silver sprayed components. When we come down, we have another printed piece there right on the lens. The top lens is our viewing lens. There is actually a glass lens in there that works. It is glass. Make sure you clean it off nicely. No fingerprints on it. We've got more printed pieces around that. We've got a brown background and a black trim around this. Some more decorative buttons there. At the bottom is our actual taking lens. So this one has some nice printed pieces. We've got Pantasy. We've got our 80mm focus. This is not actually a lens though. It is a transparent, like a smoky transparent round piece. And then at the bottom, we've got Pantasy Retro there. Over to the right side, the first thing that stands out is the printed piece. We have numbers on there because this is our focusing knob. So you want to make your focus perfect with the numbers. So it does go in and out. There's a little bit of Technic built in there, nice and smooth. We've got more silver sprayed pieces, and the focus actually does make a difference when you use that, when you change it for your view. We've got more sprayed silver pieces with the brown background and the black trim, and these knobs are for forwarding and rewinding your film. They just represent those knobs. They don't actually do anything. The back doesn't look like much, but there's more than meets the eye going on here. We do have our exposure chart. If you look at the top there, we have some hinge pieces. So I'm just going to lean this back and show you. This is a whole curved plate here. And this piece actually comes out. I just need to get my finger in the right place to open up to put your film in. How cool is that? And we can actually see some of the Technic there. There's even a printed piece on the bottom. Before we move to the viewfinder, I actually do have film that fits into the back, and I'll show you that in a minute. So the top of this set, we do have a printed piece that says Pantasy, and this is our viewfinder. It opens right up. We've got our lens right there, which is really cool, and you might be able to see down just a little bit, but it is really nice, and I like how it opens and closes really smooth. There we go. I have the minifigure set up on the box because I want to see if we can show you him through the lens. The image is captured through the lens, reflected by the mirror, and projected through the Fresnel lens on top. Can you see our Mr. Minifig there? He's probably blurry because we have a camera looking into a camera, but from the naked eye, he is actually very clear. Over here, we have the shutter speed adjustment lever. Does actually have some Technic there, so it has some movement. This actual, the little handle was really cool to build. We've got a little knob on there. And again, the plate work on this set was so much fun to build. Like I said, you have the frame, and then each side is basically a plate that you're building on, and then building some more pieces over the top of that. We have our single dashing minifig, and I cannot express enough how much I enjoy getting one little minifig with these retro sets. He is our photographer. Very cute mustache, suspenders with an open button shirt. He's holding a reflex camera. And then behind him, to add to the scene, we have our roll of film with some world famous pictures. So we've got Big Ben, the Arc de Triomphe, and we have the Statue of Liberty. And this is all built on a plate. This actually comes off separately as well. And then this is our little plate. And I like that they used the red just to give it a little bit of a difference. But pretty cool little build. This is the roll of film that actually does fit into the camera. But I wanted to give you a closer look at this because it is such a neat little build. It's got an angle here to emulate the roll of film. In the back, the pieces are smoked like film would be. And these printed pieces are actually thicker pieces. The prints are actually a little embossed as well. I'm going to turn this camera around and we are going to open the back again. Now, when I was building this, I wasn't sure what this little knob piece was for, but the instructions show you slide that over and then this film actually pops right in. So there's a couple little knobs here and some guides that this film slides down in, and then we're going to turn this over to lock the film in, and then we just close it back up. Look at that. And look how durable this is. I'm not handling this with kid gloves at all. It's a really sturdy little set. The instructions were fabulous, and I usually don't show them, but there's a couple of pieces I wanted to show you up close. So we do have our viewing lens. It is a round glass piece and it's inside a rubber tire to protect it. Also, heed the warning of please keep the lens clean. So once you've got it in there, make sure you clean it off. This is the mirror piece. So again, please keep lenses clean, and that's because it actually works. So we have the peel off the back. It's a sticker that goes onto that piece. And then there is a protective film that we peel off on the front of it. So it's a nice and shiny mirror. And our final lens, this one is textured on top. You can see there in the pictures that it shows you nice and clear, and then it's smooth on the bottom. So it goes smooth side down. This twin lens reflex camera is definitely way more than I expected. When I initially saw the pictures, I thought, this looks good, but it was an amazing build and the details are really spectacular. The lenses work, and the best surprise for me was that the film actually fits inside the camera. I cannot believe this is only 793 pieces. So much fun, so sturdy. Based on some pictures I've seen of actual reflex cameras, I believe this is also a fairly realistic size at 6 by 4.1 by 6.4 inches with the viewfinder closed. I do display these retro sets all together in my living room, but because we can't get the right camera angle in the living room, I brought the shelf with the sets in here. I think this is picture perfect. What do you think? Thanks so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe on your way out. And until next time, keep clicking those bricks.